scrape it up, and then if you want, you can make it up. Take it up, drop it back down so you shake it up. Scrape it up, and then if you want, you can make it up. Take it up, drop it back down so you shake it up. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm gonna pop it till I drop, cause I ain't dropping Miss Daisy. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. I got a boast, I move like a ghost. Give them that Patrick Swayze's. All of them lost, they knew the cost. I chase them down, I'm the boss. Up in the circle, hitting that purple. If that don't work, maybe a perk. Well, Madison High, that is the spot where I get paid every raise. Sign on my checks with a big X, then get up out of my space. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. All of my shit, always legit, it's just what my mama gave me. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. Call it a win, once I begin, I'ma do it for my baby. Running back, watch out cause I'm on the attack. Passing by, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. Running back, watch out cause I'm on the attack. Passing by, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I am the one, hot like the sun, winning the races that pay me. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. Hitting the throttle, popping the bottle, pour it on top of like gravy. It's never a cap, winning the snap, and no one got nothing to say. I'm in every place, taking every race, nobody can get in my way. Tapping the brake, first to the tape, I never knew how to die. Give all the rest, all of my best, all that it takes running dry. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. You think you know how this will go, don't be so goddamn hasty. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'll see you there, blood in the air, victory's gonna be tasty. Crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready for countdown.
Man, this is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Ooh.
The tracks you'd forgotten about are the ones you love.
131 Retro.
These go to 11.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance. Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uests.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Good evening, one. Good evening, all, and welcome to Inside Lane Productions. We're bringing you Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series. It's round 6 here at Watkins Glen International, and it's going to be a beautiful day for a race, or is it? It's a little overcast here today at old Watkins Glen. The I Love New York sign looking a little worse for the wear, but we've got racers ready to go around, and, well, here we are up in the booth. Who's we? Well, it's me, Jolo, up in the booth with Big Al and Kobe Jordan. He's down in the truck. He's making the magic happen. He's really where it's at. We're just up here yapping our gums. And, well, Big Al, are you pumped to see him go around Watkins Glen for 30 minutes straight here?
Yeah, absolutely, man. This was going to be a little bit of a shootout. It's going to go straight to the point. There's no action. There's no flash of hands. What you see is what you're going to get. So guys going to have to hit the ground running, Joe. What I mean when I say that is they're going to have to put the hammer down and keep her down.
That's right. The long strategy isn't the strategy tonight. The short game is what's at stake. The short game is what we're going to be playing. And we're going to see these guys tear it up here around the Glen for a little while. I'm looking forward to it. I think this is a really fun track to race on, and no matter what you're racing in. And tonight in these Mazdas, right? We got a lot of fun stuff going on. Here we are at 2.41 mile track, 30-minute race tonight with 25 minutes fuel range. So we're going to be able to get there on one stop, I think, just about. 4 sets of tires, 65 in the air, only 66 on the track, 66, excuse me. Very, very tepid temperatures right now with winds 7 miles an hour out of the northwest. Overcast, like I said, you can see it here, folks, in the air. It's a little gray, a little foggy. It's just about a perfect New York day, I think. That's a good way to describe it. A good New York day. Let's take a look here. And we're missing the top of the list, unfortunately, where Mr. James Watson is sitting pretty securely, but right below him, we've got Brian Labarge, Fell, Shire in 4th, Long in 5th, Bernardi in 6th, Dubois in 7th, Mins in 8th, Camargo in 9th, and Pompiani in 10th. Let's put Kobe down there in 11th as well. I know that's it. Yeah, it looks this. It's unbelievable that we have 2 Kobes in such close proximity, but can you believe it? There's actually 2 of them here. How about some keys to the race, Big Al? What do you got this week? Why don't you give me some advice?
Let's roll right into it. First one, draft into the inner loop is the move. That it speaks for itself. Drafting into the inner loop, that's the only way you're going to get around. Next, set it up in the Esses, finish in the bus stop. We're going to be calling those 2 things tonight, as this track has some very historic turns. You're definitely going to know what the Esses are, and you're going to be familiar with the bus stop because that's where the action is going to occur. Watch for these passes to be set up in the Esses, and watch for everything to kind of come apart at the bus stop. And last but not least, track position and survival. This is not one of those races where you're going to play the long game. We just talked about that. You're going to have to put the hammer down. You're going to have to keep it clean, keep it on 4 wheels, and keep the fins on the car if you got any chance of winning this thing tonight, Joe. Those are the keys to the race.
All right. Fantastic advice. Go bowling. Oh, it's subliminal. It gets in the back of your mind, and it makes you just want to go out and go bowling. Yeah, maybe not right now, but
don't say that, because our producer is going to take off and leave us right here mid-show. He will truly do that. So, no. Hey, we'll say no bowling. No bowling. No bowling.
If he goes, I'm going too, so you'll be a man alone. I wouldn't be able to resist the siren's call. But right now, the siren's call is that of Watkins Glen. And after that fantastic advice, we're going to get to see what is, I believe, the only road track in the schedule.
Absolutely. But first, we're going to take a step away, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be right back here with the grid in the night's race.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
There we are, folks. After that little video of consideration for Team Watson Racing Sports. Team Watson Racing Setups. We're going to go through the starting grid here. And speaking of Team Watson, James Watson is sitting up there in the pole position right now with Wes Shire on the outside. Michael Long is in the second row with Drew Bernardi next to him. Eric Dubois is in the third row with Miles Morse. And wrapping things up, Brian Labarge and Ninja Camargo. Look at that pea soup. Look at that, it's a beautiful London day. That's what it is here. Now instead of a New York day, it's a London day.
I think we're getting everything that we wanted and a little bit more here tonight. Now, just get this race started, man, and let these guys go wild for a while. 30 minutes to be exact, and we're going to be here for every minute of it, bringing you each second of this exciting event that we got scheduled here. Can't wait to get it going. Got 8 cars on the field tonight. One of these guys is actually going to be our winner.
That's right. One of these guys is going to walk home with it all out of here at Watkins Glen. What do they give you for winning at Watkins Glen?
Well, hopefully they give him a ride home first off. I mean, I hate to see the fella walk.
Yeah, that's right. And these aren't street legal rides, so there's no way you're going to see these out there.
But,
hopefully the pace car sticks around and gives him a free ride home.
Tell you here in just a second what the trophy is for the Glen. I can look that up.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I would and I know that some places have some interesting traditions, and I just wondered if maybe Watkins Glen was one of them. It is a unique
handcrafted. The trophy is a unique handcrafted glass piece created by the Corning Museum of Glass.
That is awesome. That's just cool. I love the uniqueness of all the different rewards that you get when you're in the racing world. You just like the grandfather clock. That always tickles me. The pint of milk.
That's all you get though. You gotta win. Those are for winners.
Yeah, it's true.
Second, you know what the winners get? The losers' girlfriends.
I was gonna say a set of steak. I was gonna say the winners get the leads and losers get a set of steak knives. Second place gets a set of steak knives. Oh, here we go, folks. We are green. Let's see what happens here at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, wasting no time getting this one going.
Not at all. Watson leaping off the line and taking full advantage of all the room they have there to go out of the actual race line. Right after turn one, there's a lot of room to actually play with the track in this vehicle, and there's a lot of legal space that you can take here at Watkins Glen. It unsettles the car, but wow, damn, it didn't unsettle James Watson. He is leapt ahead of everybody here.
Man, it seems like the rest of those guys are just kind of stuck in the pack. Several drivers going wide. Two guys off the track right there. Going to be watching those. One of those is going to be the 000, and the other one is going to be the 8. That's Eric Dubois and Brian Labarge. Brian with a Y. Both those two guys making hard contact with the wall, and unfortunately, there's no fast repairs in this league.
Nope. And watch Drew Bernardi, the 86 too. Yeah, that was Drew Bernardi. That was the 86. Look at that. 3 wheels basically removed off that car after a midair pirouette launched into the air. Just launched right off the nose there. That was insanity. Let's take it back live and see how things are going.
I'll tell you how they're going. It's going in the favor of James Watson. He is really got himself out there to just a little bit of a lead. Wes Shears automatically starting to kind of reel him in best he can. The rest of the field, though, is going to be scattered and scrambled like the clouds in my eggs.
Well said. And up here at the front, James Watson having a little bit of a competition now. Wes Shear making his move there. Now high on the outside. Yeah, he got it. Taking the lead now. Oh, that's a good question. Could James Watson be trying to make this with 0 stops? We saw the fuel load is actually only about 25 what was it, 25 laps? That's not 25 minutes actually. Yeah, so that's a little less than you might need for this. But if you're lifting in the right spots and you're clutching through a lot of this track, you might be able to shave off some of that time, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but the question is, can he clutch it enough to be able to save? Now, starting this early, that's definitely would be an indicator of that, because he would know. You're going to find yourself in a pretty good situation because you won't need as much fuel.
That's right. That's right. And Kobe just pointed out he is undershifting right now.
Yes, I think he's going to keep just enough pressure on Shell right now so that Wes doesn't actually understand what his plan is. I don't think he wants to give that away just yet. And if he doesn't put the pressure on Shire, then Shire can actually conserve as well.
Oh, let's see how things go here. Looking at
the car
lap
sideways.
4.
The car sideways on the racetrack. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Okay. Just studying the racing lines here, seeing who's staying in the track, who's taking full advantage of that wide turn there. It's a very different style of racer, one that goes wide with this kind of car and takes full advantage of the whole track, versus one that stays tight to the track and stays where the traction is and really tries to just not give up a single ounce of it. You can see it. It's almost a generational thing.
Definitely a lot of guys have raced on this track, being one of the oldest. I think this is actually the oldest road course in NASCAR history. Or on the NASCAR circuit, I should say.
Well, this is the oldest. That's wild. What is this then? Like 1910? when it was built?
Was it really?
I don't know. It was one of the oldest ones.
Well, what I meant is NASCAR
that would be pretty old.
Coming here for the longest. This is the longest running road course for NASCAR.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my brain was going. I had a brain fart for a second, man. I was going a completely different direction. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's this is an old and storied racetrack here. There's a lot of wonderful things about it that I think that NASCAR could take full advantage of if they want to really test their guys and have them make a few right turns instead of just left turns.
Yeah, speaking of testing, Watson back up on the move.
Ooh, is he putting the pressure now to him?
Putting a little bit of pressure down on West Shire. Those two were side by side here just a little bit earlier in this lap.
This battle at the front has been a very, very intense one between Shire and Watson, but where are there other battles going on right now potentially here in the field? Let's look around a little bit. Oh, Eric Dubois into the wall. Not pretty. He's in a meatball. Oof. Let's see how this went here for Dubois.
Hey.
Oh, wow. That's the front of the car destroyed.
And first he went slipping, then he went sliding.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe exactly what we just saw. He went slip, and then he went slide.
Yeah, that's going to leave us 5 cars down on the circuit right now. We'll be watching all 5 of these. West Shire, your leader. James Watson is going to be the man behind him in second place. Miles
Up and over. And down. I love the elevation changes here at Watkins Glen.
Hey, just like that, looks like the first 10 minutes is going to be ticked off the clock.
Boom. Done. Fast and easy. Just got two more of those to go, and then we'll be seeing who's walking away here. It's going to be, at this point, it's going to be Shire Watson, who are just neck and neck still, trying to outdo each other here.
Yep. You're absolutely spot on.
Yeah, I think that's where the battle's at right now, and I think that's where we're going to be seeing a lot of it. It's then the question is going to become Big Al. Which one of them is going to be the one who screws up?
Yeah, well, it could be both of them. I mean, Joe, that's one thing that we got to take in consideration as well as into account, because if these guys get the racing pretty steady and heavy, and the weird shot chance that they would actually take each other out, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, but hey, it's a probability. I mean, it's. What if it does? Then you really got yourself in a pickle because you got Morris, Kamarji, and Long. So, hey, who knows? Let's see. I like it.
Indeed, let's see. Indeed, let's see. I like it as well. Oh, man, I get so nervous when they get onto that section of the track because of the sound that the car makes as it bottoms out and just transitions from the smooth track over the bumps onto the rough on the outside. It's just, it seems like not a good idea, but so many cars do it.
Yeah, and I guarantee you this is going to be a little bit of a battle for the lead. These two guys right here, they're going to get their elbows out, man. It's going to be a steak dinner for us all. Yeah, you can count on it.
Right now, Shire in the lead still after having taken it away from James Watson. Watson holding on to second, but from a safe distance, I would say. Back over the barriers, and they bring it around to finish up yet another lap, or at least we're actually going to start the next one.
Six cars appear on the racing surface.
6 cars?
I believe Brian Labarge is back in and turning laps there in the 8 car.
Let's see, where is the 8 car at right now? Oof. Back in 7th.
Do we have 2 8s?
I think we might. We might have 2 8s tonight. Let's see, we got 39, 73, 59, 21.
Oh, we've got 6 cars on the field, so you got the 16 and the 39 that are together, the 59 and the 73 that are together, and then you'll see the 8 and the 21.
Ah. Yeah, my math is all over the place right now, man.
Are we
here coming
guessing?
Mhm.
Are we guessing that Watson is going to try to make this in one swoop? Because we're coming up to the halfway point here, just about a minute and a half away. And at that 15-minute mark, drivers will drive down, but I don't see anyone coming in less than 10 minutes. So that window is going to be between 10 and 15 minutes, I'm guessing. What do you think?
I'm sorry, I was completely distracted for about 2 seconds there, and I missed the end of what you said there, big gal. I need you to run that by me one more time. I had a real world thing here, and it popped up, and it unfortunately it took me out of what was going on. Uh-oh. Having some technical difficulties? Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we're going to keep on proceeding. Hopefully we'll get him back here. Sorry about that. I had my phone go off, and I was frantically trying to mute it. I don't know if that came over the air or not. Okay, then we are good. Then we are good. Very sorry about that. Yep. Well, right as we get Big Al back, we've got a crash. Pretty big one too. Watching Miles Morris right now. Big Al, we got you back in the booth?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, I have no earthly idea what just took place, so I'm here for it.
It's all right. It was a situation, a series of unfortunate events befell us both, and now we're back in the booth, and I think that's what really matters.
Put me back in. Where did I come from?
We back in. Let's do it. Well, let's see one more time this replay. It's Camargo. Ooh. Big sideways slide. And
I hope
a
we're going
bounce
to keep
off
the
the
fin
wall.
on it. He did take the hook to the toe, but I don't know. Is that car going to be okay? I mean, the fins were on it. That dude
The
was
fins
getting
were on it. That's very true. Oop, and around they go.
Oh, the 8 car gets a little loose there.
Yeah, Loosey Goosey is starting to become the name of the game for some of these drivers. I'm watching West Shire at the front right now.
Yeah, he's right behind the 8 of Brian LaBarge, and LaBarge just got tremendously loose. Probably not what you want to see when the leader's by that car. And there he goes. He is around.
Oof.
Jeez. The on-camera's kind of skirted away right there at the last minute. But you're going to see the pressure mounting right here. And yep. And almost contact with the leader there as he slides off into the sunset.
Almost. But yeah, that was pretty that was a self-inflicted slide there. Up here right now, we got eyes on Shire. Watson and him are doing that dance.
Watson was tremendously faster during practice, faster during qualifying. But now he seems to be taking that second seat right behind Shire. And I'm thinking he is just kind of setting himself up so that way he didn't actually have to have the pressure behind him. He could actually apply that pressure. And he hadn't really, it's not been tourniquet type pressure, but it's been pressure. But I think he's definitely going to start to crank it down here. Because we're just coming up on 10 minutes here with just a minute and some change here. I hadn't
just
seen
about 10 minutes
anybody.
left.
Yeah, I hadn't seen any takers on pit road either.
Not yet. Not yet. That's true. It's going to be about time to do that. With only 10 minutes left to go, it'll be about time to be hitting pit road here very soon.
Yeah, I just wouldn't imagine waiting much longer, under 10, because you're really going to be painting yourself in a corner there, trying to have enough time to make that time up.
Let's see what happens. We still got a race left. There still is a chance for there to be a dust up between Shire and Watson up here at the front. There still are chances for a lot of things to go down, but I think as time goes on, we're going to see more and more people also potentially taking themselves out of this race.
Unintentionally, some of those guys are going to be removed from this race because, like I said, it's definitely going to get a little sporty once we get down into it. Just over 10 minutes remaining.
And with just over 10 minutes remaining, we look back and we say, oh, wow. It's just, these guys know this course. And some of them do better than others, obviously. But they have figured it out. And then Watkins Glen just raised the stakes on them just that little bit further and said, maybe you didn't, boys. Maybe you didn't. It is a difficult course. And we are seeing that on display here tonight on the TNT Promotions Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, wow. It's hypnotizing, really, to watch these guys up at the front drive. Straight up hypnotizing.
Waiting intently. Oh, you got another car way off into the grass. Ten laps to go. Watson now tightening up those straps as he is starting to take a little bit more an aggressive posture.
He's gonna need to. I mean, he's got to strap down. He's got to hit the gas pedal a little more. He has to attack some of these corners just a little bit extra. And at this point in time, pardon me. At this point in time, I mean, the tires are going to be popping off this car. It's ready to go down pit road, and he hasn't yet. And I doubt that he will be. So it's going to be a car that becomes almost impossible to drive at the time we get to the end of this race course. Oh, Shire almost around, going early into that turn.
This is probably what I was talking about, where Shire's going to start to feel this pressure, because these cars do become more ill handling as they've been out there for quite a while now. Just 7 minutes left in this thing. You can only imagine it is a little bit more of a handful. And Watson, you can see him right there from that view on your screen. He's just waiting to pounce.
Yes, he is. He's got these gaps that we've seen him make up in virtually no time at all. And he led this race handily earlier on with no issue, with an amazing start. And I just think that he'll be able to switch that, flip that switch back and get that turned back on for the very end of this race. With about 6.5 minutes, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go.
Still watching Watson.
That's the place to be. Keep the cameras on Watson right now, especially with only the 6 minutes left that we have. This is his time to shine. This is his time to show us what he knows about catching, passing, and holding onto the lead.
Uh-oh. Pit road.
Oh, that's not good. Shire's down pit road. And guess who's not?
Watson.
James Watson. Doing another lap.
Already only taker on pit road.
Yeah, so Watson's going to be, well, I guess with everyone else being the only takers, Watson will be the only one that's fully a lap ahead, I guess, at this point, right?
The 21 now, he is on pit road. That's going to be Michael Long. This is going to be interesting.
Very.
Does Watson have to stop?
No, absolutely not.
You think maybe he just saved enough?
He could have here. With 4 minutes and 33 seconds, he could have saved enough. Whoa! Air Watson.
Can't save for that.
Can't save that. You can't. Traction doesn't matter when all 4 tires are off the ground. That was wild, and that's that transition I was saying you got to be careful for. He hit it perfectly, and it sent him flying.
Yeah, that one will wake you up right there. Watching Watson again, does he stop this time?
I think if I'm Watson, I stop this time.
Yeah, there he is.
Yep. I stop this time because I've got the advantage I need. I've got the time I need. I only need to get a top up here so that I don't go, dead across. I don't die trying to get across the line. Just it would be fast and
easy. We got one car round hard into the wall.
Ooh.
Looking to see. Ouch. I believe that was a 000.
Yeah, Eric Dubois.
Oh, wait.
Eric Dubois has a meatball, and so does Brian LaBarge.
Yeah, see, Brian's back in the pits. But I believe that was Dubois that actually did the pirouette.
Ooh, there was a 2 seconds difference there. Oh, in pit box time. Okay. Over 2 seconds difference there. Yeah, and 3 seconds in pit lane time. Damn.
Yeah, you're looking at a 7.9 opposed to a 10.4. Very critical on those stops.
Yes. But now the situation is that the 2 guys who were at the top no longer fighting each other directly. Now it's a time trial between them and the track for the next 2 minutes. Who can outdo the track? And I think the answer is pretty clearly going to be James Watson, but let's go ahead and let the next minute and 39 seconds play out.
I did not see the white flag come out. So time plus 1. It's a minute, 25-second time.
Oh, ooh. We got a car around. That's not pretty. Miles Morris.
73. Yep, it's a 73 car, Miles Morris. Morse.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. What a roller coaster ride. What a roller coaster ride that was. Miles Morris. All over the place. And moving right along. We're down to it. The last 30 seconds of this race before, I guess, the white flag's coming out. We're going to get the last lap here. James Watson, folks, looking good and doing good as he comes sailing down, down, down. Around the horn here. And here's the final lap. James Watson leading things out here. It's been 30 minutes of Watkins Glen, and he's crossed the line. I thought that was the last lap starting on there. I just saw the white flag. And that's going to be it. James Watson has won it all at Watkins Glen here in this pea-soupy, overcast afternoon. But you know what? It was a good afternoon for racing if your name was James Watson. And he sailed across the line with the win with Westshire and my friend Michael Long in third.
Ooh.
What a drive. James Watson just took that one away. He walked right back out with the strategy. We talked about this when the race started, Big Al. We said that the short strategy was going to be it, but a pit stop came into play.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like Watson was on the high end of his class.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He just completely destroyed himself into those barriers, into those water barrels. Oh, my God. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, man. What a drive there for Watson. Fantastic finish. Let's go ahead and in a few moments, we will bring up the results. But first, we're going to take a little break, give ourselves a chance to stretch. When we come back, the post-show will commence.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance. Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uests.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to TNT Promotions Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series. We just finished a beautiful race at this gloomy racetrack at Watkins Glen, and we're going to get a chance to talk to some of the competitors here and see how it went for them from their point of view. 30 minutes of racing later, we have our winner, James Watson, top of the list, with Westshire in second, Michael Long in third, Miles Morse in fourth, DJ Camargo in fifth, Eric Dubois in Brian Labarge in sixth, Eric Dubois in seventh, and Drew Bernardi wrapping things up in eighth. So it was quite the race there, but it was really James Watson's race to win for most of it. Although, let's see, before we get up to that point, we're going to start things off by talking to Mike Long. How are you, Mike?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good up here in the booth. Just watched a pretty fun race at a very overcast racetrack. How are things from the racer's perspective?
Actually, that was a crazy race for me because I don't think I've ever been on the podium with two spins in the same race. I think it was a matter of survival. I actually made a wing change just before we went out. It felt pretty good in the qualifying, but I thought, if I'm going to catch James and Wes, I got to be quicker. So I took a little bit of rear wing out of it, and that was not a good thing to do. So I was hanging on to it most of the time.
Yowza. Yeah, this was something where we noticed a lot of guys were very self-spinning during this racetrack. There was a lot of fighting Watkins Glen with the car. Is this a combination that you're used to driving?
Yeah, I've actually done quite a few races here, although I've recently gotten into the GT3, so I've been trying to, run the Glen whenever they're there. They're at the Glen. So, but yeah, I mean, we've raced here a number of times over the years, and it's a nice track. Good place to go fast. But I don't know. Maybe it was getting slicker out there too. I had a second spin. I think it was maybe 2 laps to go, and it just felt like it was, the grip was going away. But then I checked my tires at the end after we finished, and the wear was not that significant. So I don't know. It was we don't race this car all the time, so that makes a difference, and especially for somebody like me that it takes me a little bit to figure out the settings, and I've got a long way to go, I think, apparently, on this car.
Well, a long way to go. You've got plenty of opportunity to drive it, hopefully, and we've had a little bit of opportunity tonight, as a matter of fact. So, anyone you want to shout out to or thank for your performance tonight, my friend?
Yeah, I always like to thank my wife. She tolerates me doing this, and try to work on it. And I will say, I use all Acetec equipment. I saw they're starting to sponsor things more for iRacing, and they give me a good feel for that. So they're not giving me anything, but I'll give them a little shout out.
All right. Acetec it is, and the friends and family. Very good. Michael Long, everybody. Michael, thank you for joining us up here in the booth, and we hope to talk to you again real soon.
Yep, thanks very much.
All right, take care. There he goes. I'm going to pass the microphone over to Big Al, who's going to talk to the second place finisher. Take it away.
Westshire, Big Al up in the booth. You got me.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, doing pretty good, Wes, man. Solid performance for you here tonight. You got him out here, and you really put up a solid qualifying time, and you didn't leave anything at all out left. I think you guys came out, ran a solid race. Pit strategy, was it always your strategy to kind of come in a little bit later or a little bit earlier, if you will?
James kind of spent the entire race sitting behind me saving, which, like, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it is what it is. I didn't really have much of a strategy going in other than just run it till I ran out of fuel.
So, how was the track? I mean, when you versus qualifying and you come out, you understand that it's cloudy. Was the track grippy? And then how did that play into your psyche? Also having Watson just kind of lurking behind you, I think he was putting just enough pressure on you though. How did that work out?
Yeah. If it was somebody who I didn't race with constantly, then yeah, I probably would have been a little more nervous. But yeah, I trust James to, not kill me if I make a mistake or not do anything stupid. So certainly some pressure. I had a couple off tracks here and there, but yeah, just the usual.
Yeah, awesome race there tonight. Awesome show you guys put on. How you feeling about this season overall?
Pretty good. I gotta say the points are probably shaping up better than I would have thought at the beginning of the season. So yeah, it's going about as well as could be hoped.
All right, man. Congratulations again for your second place finish. Who are you shouting out for your second place finish overall?
As always, got to thank you guys for the broadcast. Got to thank everybody here at TNT for helping put this all together. And big shout out to Homestead Coffee, keeping me awake and alert enough to stay up late and get some race cars driven.
All right, Wes. Man, like I always say, don't party too hard, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, see you next week.
Roger that. That was Wes Shire, second place finish. Back to you, Joe.
You got it, my friend. Hey, thank you very much. And guess who it is up here in the booth? Mr. Gold Medal himself, James Watson. How you doing, James?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Watched a nice gray, gloomy, overcast, dreary ass looking race from Watkins Glen. But you know what? You guys made it shine bright. You had, especially you, sir, you and Wes had a pretty good back and forth at the beginning of this, and then that settled into place with you. What was your strategy here? When Wes took the lead, was it just time to save, and were you considering trying this on one or no stops?
It just kind of became trying to save what I could and try to see where it went from there. I knew this race was going to be a huge pack race, so when pack races are fun, except when you really want to win, then you're kind of relying on like pure luck. So at that point you got to try to search around for ways to kind of make your own luck and try to manufacture as much control over the race as you can. And so I tried to get away, but once Wes caught me, it's like, okay, well, just gotta change the plan and see if I can't try to create anything out of thin air. So was able to save a few more laps, and because that was able to have well, in theory I should have been going quicker because I would have had less fuel, but made a couple mistakes on my out lap or my in laps that cost me some time. So I thought I might have thrown it away, but thankfully still was able to get on the pit road good enough to where I had enough of a gap over West to keep him at bay in the final laps.
That pit road strategy, though, that's what we were talking about up here in the booth too. We were saying at the beginning of this race that it was going to be the short game that everyone was playing, but then the pit strategy that you pulled off specifically was exactly what you needed to make sure that you cemented this win really, really well. Very well done. A blast to watch from our point of view, truly, to be honest. And now you got a unique perspective on what's coming next. What is coming next here on TNT?
Next race is at Kevin Harvick's Kern County. It'll be, I believe, the second time that we've run Kern in Shock. We've used it quite a bit in the officials as well. So it's a track that we're all familiar with. I'm not looking forward to it. That's why I went so hard on trying to, maximize what I could this week, because Kern and I have never really gotten along. So I needed to put together as much of a cushion as I can, because Kern and Richmond right after are not my best tracks. So yeah, it's gonna be a stressful next couple races for me.
Alrighty, my man. Well, I'll be here for the next couple of races to enjoy them, and I'll be able to enjoy them from up in the booth with Big Al and Kobe. And let's see, you got any shout outs you want to do, or anyone you want to thank for your performance here?
Yes, sir. Gotta thank everyone at Team Watson Racing Setups. Use code WATSBIN39 for 10% off at checkout. Gotta thank everyone at Inside Lane Productions. Thank you guys for being a part of it and broadcasting the league, even though we're not given a whole lot of cars for you to talk about. Gotta thank Binks Designs, Icon Sim Racing Apparel, Dizzy V Designs, ZS Designs, and Control Z Designs for doing my paint schemes. Control Z, that's Eric Dubois, took care of the paint that I had on for this race. Gotta thank Eric and my folks for putting up with me, because I wasn't the happiest of campers after USA a couple weeks ago. Pretty bummed with that result, so thanks them for dealing with me, and folks and Megan for watching at home.
All right. Hey, thank you, sir. And we appreciate getting to witness some great talent out here every time you guys put on a race, and we'll see some more starting next week.
Yes, sir. Cheers, guys.
All right, cheers, sir. And that is going to bring us to that moment in every broadcast, the natural conclusion, where we start wrapping things up here. Big Al, how you feeling after that one, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm just, that was an exciting race. I just want to give a thanks to all the sponsors, man, and to all of the fans, whoever tuned into this. I want to thank Kobe and Inside Lane Productions. I want to thank Watson Race Setups, man. Thank you, Joe, man, for being the hostess with the mostest.
That's right. I try my best, but we have a good time up here, Big Al, as usual. It's been a blast to be up here with you, calling races and working with Kobe, and we love what we do here, folks. We hope that you can tell. And if you want to be a driver, if you want to work with show your support for Inside Lane, we got all kinds of stuff on the screen here for you to follow us and keep up along with what's going on. You can hit that subscribe button if you're watching along, and be good people. Take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your week, and we will see you April 14th for Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway here on TNT Promotions Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.